Stop talking about somebody else. Talk about Shotty on the wiretap trying to shoot me.
Yo, that Akademiks Twitter page so funny because they put out this clip like Akademiks was checking 6ix9ine. When y'all hear this, y'all gonna say 6ix9ine was checking his ass. Now, 6ix9ine, he been kicking up a lot of dust since this Durk trial started. We gonna get into all of that, but I gotta let y'all hear this clip first. Y'all better like the video. You better subscribe. Let's get it.
Not loyal, that's not loyal, cool. All right, now the kidnapping, you're right. You're right, your man kidnapped you, that's not your man's. I will say though, and this is where people will get at you. I'm playing devil's advocate, you know I fuck with you, so I'm rocking with you right or wrong. But, Shotty didn't kidnap you. According to the documents, he picked up a gun the next day looking for them. He was trying to rob for you.
Keep playing on devil's advocate. Keep playing, stay like that. Stay with that energy.
Yeah.
So, in the free world, not after the arrest, when Shotty on wiretap said, I'ma feed him. And then the feds had to pick me up because they was like, yo, if something happens to him at Foxborough or Foxwood in Connecticut, right, when they intercepted that wiretap, if you my mans, why you trying to hurt me?
Okay. All right. And we just talked about that. So that's a good point. So I think the kidnapping, Harvin Nuke, which by the way, that's the only time he took the stand. I get it. Them niggas is not your homie. Like them niggas with a slime.
Hey, stop talking about somebody else. Talk about Shotty on the wiretap trying to shoot me.
Nigga, all right, Shotty on the wiretap.
Just play devil's advocate saying, nah, bro, Shotty didn't kidnap you. Talk about Shotty on the wiretap right now. Don't change the subject.
The only thing I would say,
oh my God, am I justified or not?
I ain't hear Shotty say he was going. I mean, but then again, okay.
You on stream right now.
All right, but then again, okay. He shouldn't even entertain that combo. I'll be honest. Okay, I'll give you that. But I think when you mention,
you can't do this. Do this with YNW Melly and these hoods from that don't know how to be civilized and have a conversation and walk shit down. You can't do this with me, bro.
Listen, he entertained the conversation. I don't
think that's entertained it? Or it was on two different wiretaps. One was with Jim Jones and the other one was with Mel Matrix. Look it up.
Yeah, the one he was with Jim Jones on when he was just like, yo, we're gonna handle that. Yeah, he was like, we'll treat him. Yeah, nah, that shit he was out of pocket. I'll give you that. Definitely out of pocket. Definitely
so,
like.
So are you my mans? Are you my mans?
Okay.
If you gonna try to shoot me?
All right. Okay. All right. You know what? I'm gonna concede on that, but I'm gonna ask you this question: if you never heard that wiretap, but he your bitch, hold on. No, I got to ask. If all right, bet you never heard the wiretap, so that never happened. But he definitely fucked your bitch.
If none of that shit never happened, I would have held it down. And what y'all want me to be done with y'all?
No. Oh, okay. So wait, no, hold on. You chipped out for a second. So you're saying that if it wasn't for that wiretap, you like, all right, you your bitch, maybe you don't fuck with him, but you're not folding.
If it wasn't for none of this shit, I'm not gonna be stupid for y'all. Like right now, how you gonna pay your bills next month? How you gonna pay your house taxes this year? How you gonna pay that? You gonna ask your chat to pay it? You gonna ask Fresh and Fit to pay it? You gonna ask me to pay it? How you gonna pay your house taxes this year? If you paid $2 million for the house, your house taxes is 3%. You paid $20,000 to $30,000 house taxes. How you gonna pay that this year?
His jersey's 40. I ain't gonna cap it.
All right, 40. How you gonna pay that this year?
All right. All right. I'm not
gonna please y'all.
No. I'll agree with you on the Shotty point where he entertained that that combo right there. Like you can't be my man's if you even listening and they're saying, yo, let's shoot the body. I get that. I get that one. I just want when you're describing it, because sometimes you be like, my bitch, and I'm like, niggas fucking your bitch is not the reason for you to tell.
But you saying that, Chanel, it's just confusing people when you know all the facts of the case. I know you want to plead devil's advocate for your chat, but your chat is with no jobs. So my thing is, bro,
they understand, bro.
A lot of these you leading people wrong. This is why I'm outliving it. This is why I'm breathing and they're not. Stop. Like, if you followed me, they be winning in life. If niggas follow the stupid and just algorithm mentality of just, I ain't telling, niggas had you in the subpoena room. I know this. You're my mans and you're not a street nigga. Niggas had you in the subpoena room asking you, did 6ix9ine send you this video when he was robbed? Bro, you can't lie. This is what I'm saying, bro. Niggas act tough to you in that room and you know, yes, he sent that to me. Yo, yeah, bro, you niggas don't know. Put it like this. You tough till the feds come. Like, let's just talk about it. Let's say what it is, bro. The feds is gonna smoke this fucking dreadlocks off his head. 50 bands right now. You can have your chat do a fundraiser. If your chat's getting money, if your chat is a whole, if your chat not a whole bunch of broke.
We're gonna.
If your chat start a GoFundMe to place a bet with 6ix9ine.
Now remember, I told y'all 6ix9ine is also beefing with Lawyer for Workers. Y'all might remember Lawyer for Workers when I was covering the Tory case, the NBA YoungBoy case, and of course he's covering this Durk case too. Now let's see 6ix9ine's beef with him.
Y'all niggas need to stop listening to this nigga right here. This nigga is not a lawyer. He gets everything wrong. Mind you, remember when he said Tory was gonna come home? I want you to know this nigga follows rappers around for free. He books his own hotel, transportation, flight. Nobody pays him to do this coverage. He does this for free, for fame, for clout. The only reason y'all don't like Trap Lord Ross is because he says it how it is. Y'all like this because y'all feel like this is gonna bring Durk home. It's not happening.
I don't need a news report to tell me that there's no video of 6ix9ine holding a gun. Facts.
The idea that there's a video of 6ix9ine holding a gun and pointing it at Gucci Mane and saying, sign this contract, has been proven to be demonstrably false. That is not on video. If it was, he would have been cooked a long...
Let them know you dropping me.
I drop you.
No, say it.
6ix9ine drop from 1017.
Surprise, surprise. The internet has no idea what they're talking about when it comes to the 6ix9ine case.
Why is the internet wrong? Well, people who are saying that there's this guy on video pulling a gun on Gucci.
6ix9ine update. I'm going to play the clip. The clip puts to bed any idea that Pooh is cooked.
What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped, you drop.
So I could sit here and make content talking about, oh, Pooh robbed Gucci Mane, blah, blah. That's not facts. It's just not facts. It's gossip.
Let them know you dropping me.
I drop you.
No, say it.
6ix9ine drop from 1017.
Everybody on the internet, I know you want to be so right.
Chill out, bro. There's so many ways to defend a case like this. One of the things that I'd be looking out for is what everybody has to say, because if there's no video footage of what happened in the room and there's 6 people in a room.
Let me tell you the difference between a lawyer and a non-lawyer.
Yes, and it's you. Remind you, this is a lawyer for workers who work overtime, and he's out here following rappers around for clout. For free!
That shit is gonna get proven. Stay out for 3 months while they have him on camera with a gun. People on the internet saying that he's on video, this case is over.
Let them know you dropping me.
I drop you.
No, say it.
6ix9ine drop from 1017.
Let's talk about 6ix9ine first. So I've been reading, what's going on in the case, and my opinion is, I did the bond hearing, I looked at the evidence. My opinion on the case has not changed. I think it's a very weak case for the feds. I think it's extremely beatable.
6ix9ine update, his celebrity lawyer Bradford Cohen announcing that he's withdrawing from representing 6ix9ine.
Okay, so his point was Lawyer for Workers was saying all of this stuff about Shystie's case. Then the video came out and everything he said looked a little crazy. Lawyer for Workers, to me, he's like the opposite of Megan Cunniff. If y'all remember Megan Cunniff, she was the one covering the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion case, and her reporting seemed to always be in the negative when it came to Tory Lanez. Lawyer for Workers is the opposite because his reporting is always in the favor of the artist, the big artist. So like I said, he was saying, you know what? Tory might be coming home. And I ain't gonna lie, he kind of fooled me with that one because I thought the same thing. But he was also saying that 6ix9ine's case was a little funny. But it seems like every time he says somebody is coming home or he got all the facts and he's a lawyer and he got all the information and this is what it looks like for him as an attorney, a few times it ended up being wrong. I'll say a few just to give him a little bit of respect because I covered Lawyer for Workers too. And I think that's just the thing. When you are covering these lawyers who are close to these court cases, whether they in the room or not, meaning that they're in the courtroom or not, they have their own opinion, and that opinion is going to come out in the content. You know what I mean? So Lawyer for Workers, he seems to be a fan of hip hop music, just like he seemed to be a fan of NBA Youngboy. He seemed to be a fan of 6ix9ine. He gives me that vibe of that guy who got a corporate job, but he liked to listen to rap music type of vibe. And you can hear that in his coverage. I don't know if I'm going to necessarily blame him for that, because I think that's how all people handle these cases. You started off with who you like and who you defending, and you'll try to be in the middle, but the audience is going to know who you favor. You know what I mean? I couldn't hide the fact when I was covering the Megan and Tory situation that I seemingly wanted Tory to beat it. Y'all can see that. No matter how biased I tried to sound, y'all could see it. When I was covering Kendrick and Drake, I was probably the most unbiased, but y'all could still tell that, hey, Never Gave Up is a Drake fan. Y'all could tell I wasn't just 100% against Drake. Even when I was reporting the facts, he lost. Do I think he should have responded to like that? You know, all of that other stuff. I'm not going to get too deep in it, but no matter what I said, no matter how many correct facts I gave, no matter how much I supported Kendrick and shouted him out, y'all could tell like, nah, he liked Drake. And I do. I kept telling y'all that the whole time. I'm a fan of both. But my whole point is y'all could tell I wasn't somebody who just hated Drake and I was 100% fan of Kendrick. You know what I mean? And at all times, the audience can see that. But y'all tell me what y'all thought about that conversation between Ak and 6ix9ine. What do y'all think about his beef with Lawyer for Workers? I'll see y'all next time. Peace.